Hello, my friends. I am Gayle of 876 Documents, and I help Jamaicans in the US get their Jamaican birth certificates or passports or stuff like that. A topic that I've never talked about is persons who enter the US on their mother's passport. A lot of times, persons have come to me to say, I would like to get a passport. I am Jamaican, but I live in the US. And my first question always is, then how did you get to the US if you've never had a passport? And they're like, oh, I don't know how I came. It is very likely you came on your mother's passport. So I am sitting in the car because I just got back from meeting with a client. I have not done that since before the pandemic. But I had to meet with a client today to get the documents signed and whatnot. We're not all digital. And something occurred to me. The client didn't realize I was going to take the original birth certificate. And so it reminded me of something that clients always say to me, and it's that whenever they give me a copy of a birth certificate and I say to them, this is not an original, they say, yes, it is. And clients get confused because it's a color photocopy and they think it's an original. And it's very hard to convince them that it's not an original. But once they become convinced that it is a photocopy, then the problem is trying to get them to understand that I cannot accept a photocopy. And the way I explain to them that a photocopy of a birth certificate is not a birth certificate is by explaining that if you had $100 bill and you made a photocopy of it, it would not be a legal tender. It would look exactly the same, but you couldn't spend it anywhere. That's the same for the birth certificate. A photocopy of a birth certificate is not a birth certificate. It's like just like a photograph of you is not actually you. You couldn't spend a copy of $100 bill. You can't use a copy of a birth certificate. The only thing the copy is good for is to give you the number so you can apply for another one. Give me a call if you do need to get your Jamaican birth certificate though. I am Gayle of 876 Documents. Thank you for watching. If your mother is still holding that passport, which is very likely because mothers hold on to everything for their kids, your name will be on that passport. That is a passport you will use to get a new one. If you came on one but you lost it, if you had one and you know you had one, you will have to apply to replace a lost passport. So check and see if you're on your mother's, and then it's pretty much just a first-time application. If you have ever been issued a passport, you cannot say that you never had one because the passport office knows if they have a record that they issued you a passport. So don't try to get slick and say, no, I never had one. I'm applying for the first time, because you will have to write a statement and complete a form to explain how you got into this country if you never had one. So check that out. And don't try to hide the fact that you have one or you lost it. That's because you're going to have to pay more, because it's a little more rigmarole, as we say in Jamaica, if you enter the US without one. I am Gayle. Maybe I said too much. Thank you for watching. DM me if you have any questions. You can also DM me on Instagram. I hope there's a link from here to my Instagram account, but on Instagram I'm 876 Documents, just the same. And on YouTube, I have a YouTube channel now, so like and subscribe. Smash that notification button or whatever it is that they say you must smash so that you can stay up to date with my new videos. Share my videos with a friend, especially the one I just did about keeping an original birth certificate. Please share with your Jamaican friends, because I'm trying to reach every Jamaican in the US, and I don't have that thing that Dr. Xavier have on X-Men, where I can reach all the Jamaicans in the US. So you're gonna have to just do it the old-fashioned way and share my video, please. Thanks. Bye. Thanks for watching.